Hello ladies and gentlemen, and with Pokemon Sun and Moon recently being announced just a few weeks ago, the hype train has been out of control, with people going nuts for more information, seeing as all we know are the names and roughly what time we'll be getting them. So while people are still hyping it like crazy, I thought I would tell you all my top 5 hopes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay, before we begin, here are some honorable mentions. This is way too obvious to make it onto the list, but yeah, I want more Mega Evolutions. Pretty simple. I mean, who doesn't really? And also, a story with more depth, but not too much. Like, please just no paragraphs of dialogue in between gameplay, please. So, with that out of the way, let's get started at number 5. In the number 5 slot, I'm gonna put Overworld Pokemon. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what exactly do you mean when you say Overworld Pokemon? Well, when I say Overworld Pokemon, I mean I want Pokemon following you like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and soaring like in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Pokemon following you is a massively popular feature that makes it into almost every list of this sort. And for good reason. It allows you to feel a much deeper bond with your Pokemon and feel even more immersed into the world like you are a true Pokemon trainer. As for soaring, it is another absolutely amazing feature that is, in a word, just awesome. And it pretty much destroys the need to have a Pokemon with the HM Fly in your party. They would probably have to find another Pokemon to do it with, though, but nonetheless, I would love to see these make a return in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Number 4! In the number 4 slot, I'm gonna put the Battle... Just kidding! April Fools! Oh wait, that was yesterday? Oh well. Anyways, in the number 4 slot, I'm really putting the Pokemon World Tournament, which is a crazy awesome feature from Black and White 2. And it would really just be awesome, because you get to battle the gym leaders from Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos. And you would also get to rebattle whatever gym leaders will be facing in whatever region is in Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's a really amazing feature that just adds so many hours to post-game content, and all the champions could have Mega Evolutions. That would be awesome! And we would get to see them all in 3D. So that's why I think we should have the Pokemon World Tournament make a return in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Number 3! For the number 3 slot, I'm going to put Better Rivals. And when I say this, I mean a rival who's far more aggressive and cocky, someone who it will be far more satisfying to defeat, someone who thinks they're far better than you and get angry when they lose. But more than that, I think there could be an interesting dynamic that you could have the one aggressive rival and the alternate player character of the opposite gender could serve as a more friendly rival. And your rival could be different depending on what gender you pick. So if you're the boy, you would have your cocky boy rival, and if you're the girl, you would have an alternate girl rival that you could only face if you're playing as the girl. I really think this could be a great dynamic, and I would love to see this in the next Pokemon games. Number 2! As for number 2, I'm going to put a more extensive post-game story, like in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with the Delta episode, or in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where we could travel back to Kanto and see how everyone has grown. These added so many hours to the gameplay and made the world feel even more complete. It's just a really wonderful thing to have more things to do once the main story is complete. Also, bring Zinnia back, please, please, please. She's a great character, and I love her. I mean, we could travel back to Kalos and see what's the dealio with Zygarde's forms. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, in the number 2 slot, I'm putting a more extensive post-game story. Number 1. For number 1, the number 1 feature I want to return will be the features that are introduced in X and Y, and I don't just mean Mega Evolution. By that, I mean the bottom screen features and Horde battles. As a competitive player, I can say that these features are incredibly helpful, if not completely necessary for me to participate in competitive play. These features are the ones I feel that have the best chance and are the things I feel I absolutely need to have return in Pokemon Sun and Moon above all else. So, those were my top 5 hopes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Did you agree? Did you disagree? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This has been Ace Joey, and I'm signing out. Goodbye.